No matter how many platinum trophies I get, my greatest trophy hunting achievement will always be that I've gotten every Madden Platinum since 2014. So as we wait for Madden 26 to fix its trophies that are currently glitched, let's take a look at how I got the Platinum for Madden 25. Step 1 was to start up the game and take a look at the trophies, which unfortunately haven't really changed since the long shot was a game mode in Madden 19, so I was pretty familiar with what it would take to get the Platinum. I decided to start with the easier trophies and headed into franchise mode, where I completed a fantasy draft and earned the first trophy called a roster reshuffle. I then started a franchise with the Browns and was incredibly kind as I moved them out of Cleveland to earn the change of scenery trophy. I then went back to the Steelers and made the smart move of re-signing the best defender in the NFL, TJ Watt, for Dealmaker, and adding Mark Andrews for the Big Spender trophy. It was then time for the draft, where I drafted Earl Harold for the Stud Finder trophy and did a quick edit to make him a Superstar X Factor for the Future of the Franchise trophy. I then played my first online game in franchise mode, where with the help of another trophy hunter named Alcraz, I was able to win in press coverage for the Lockdown Corner trophy, catch a high pass touchdown for the Throwing Dots trophy, celebrate for 50 yards for the Primetime trophy, get 3 sacks with TJ Watt for the Unblockable trophy, and win the game for the Head-to-Head trophy to finish out franchise mode. In another online game with someone else playing as the Falcons, I set my defense to cover short passes and made a pick with Alex Highsmith to get the Saw It Coming trophy. It was then time to move into what is without a doubt the hardest part of this Platinum, which is the grind to maxing out every position in Superstar mode. There are 60 levels, and in order to reach level 60, you're required to get over 400,000 XP. For every game I played with 1-minute quarters, I earned around 1,000 XP. This means that it could theoretically take over 400 games to reach max level, which would take dozens of hours. And you have to do this 5 times. Fortunately, there are XP boosts that you can earn, which were insanely helpful as they were able to cut down this grind from taking over 100 hours to about 50. At the end of my first season as a quarterback, I was at level 20 and was able to win the Rookie of the Year trophy as well as the MVP trophy. It was then time for the Super Bowl, where I was able to lead us to victory against the Cowboys to complete an undefeated season and lift the Lombardi trophy as well as the Bragging Rights trophy. I followed this up by winning the Super Bowl not just a second time, not just a third time, but I'll go ahead and cut to the chase. It took me 7 seasons of winning Super Bowls to finally reach level 60 and earn the Pocket Ace trophy for maxing out the first of 5 positions. It was then time to move on to running back, and this was a lot of the same, as I played through a few seasons, won a few Super Bowls, and even played some showdown games for fun, even though they gave less XP. Soon enough though, I had played through 4 seasons and earned the Game Train trophy. It was then just about the same thing for wide receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. No matter how much I might be able to try and hype it up, I really just had to grind my way through all the levels until I maxed out all 3. Eventually though, I was able to get All Reliable for wide receiver, the Fortress for linebacker, and Lockdown Leader for cornerback, which was our final trophy and earned us the Platinum. All in all, Madden 25's Platinum was a pretty long grind, but really similar to the last 5 or so Maddens. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to be notified when my Madden 26 video comes out, because as soon as its final few trophies get fixed, I'll be one of the first people to get the Platinum. Until then though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.